Today, we'll dive into the timeless advice of Stoicism, that ancient philosophy that still has much to teach us about finding inner peace in the midst of modern chaos. So, if you're looking for serenity in your life, you've come to the right place. Tip number 1, accept what you cannot change. The first pillar of inner peace according to Stoicism is learning to accept what we cannot change. By discerning between what is in our control and what is not, we free our mind from the unnecessary burden of resistance. Acceptance brings us to a state of serenity by recognizing that while we may not have control over all circumstances, we do have the power to choose how we respond. This chapter is fundamental, as it addresses the central tenet of Stoicism, discerning between what we can control and what is beyond our control. In daily practice, it involves reflecting on the situations we face and recognizing those that are beyond our power to change. I break it down for you further here. Conscious reflection. Start by taking a moment to reflect on the circumstances around you. Evaluate which aspects are within your control and which are not. This involves an exercise in self-awareness and courageous honesty with yourself. Liberation from resistance. By discerning between what you can change and what you cannot, you free your mind from the futile struggle against reality. Instead of resisting inevitable situations, you open yourself to conscious acceptance. This acceptance is not passivity, but a serene recognition of reality. Focus on responses. Once you identify what you cannot change, you direct your attention and energy toward your responses and choices. Instead of feeling helpless, you realize that you always have the ability to choose how to react and how to deal with circumstances. Empowerment exercise. This chapter invites you to recognize the power inherent in accepting what you cannot change. Instead of feeling trapped, you empower yourself by directing your focus toward what you can influence and change, your attitudes, decisions, and perspectives. In short, accepting what you cannot change is not only a Stoic practice, but a path to emotional liberation and inner peace. By applying this principle, you embark on a journey of authenticity and self-determination, building a solid foundation for facing life's challenges with serenity and wisdom. Tip number 2, practicing emotional self-discipline. Emotional self-discipline is like a muscle we can strengthen. In Stoicism, we are encouraged to face our emotions with calm and control. Let's practice self-discipline by observing our reactions and choosing conscious responses. In mastering our emotions, we find inner peace. In this chapter, we dive into the importance of emotional self-discipline, a key skill in Stoic philosophy that allows us to manage our emotions with calm and control. We then explore this principle in depth and how to apply it in your daily life. Emotional awareness. The first step toward emotional self-discipline is to develop an acute awareness of your own emotions. Observe how you feel in different situations and recognize the emotions that arise. This self-awareness is essential to the process of self-discipline. Reflective pause. Before reacting impulsively, practice a reflective pause. Take a moment to evaluate your emotions and consider the possible consequences of your actions. This gives you the opportunity to choose a conscious response rather than being driven by momentary impulses. Choosing responses. Emotional self-discipline involves making conscious decisions about how to respond to emotions. Instead of letting emotions dictate your actions, you choose how you want to approach the situation. This ability to choose gives you greater control over your reactions. Gradual development. Emotional self-discipline is a skill that develops with constant practice. Don't be discouraged if you encounter challenges at first. The key is to commit to gradually improving. Celebrating small successes along the way will strengthen your ability to remain calm in emotionally charged situations. Balance and tranquility. By practicing emotional self-discipline, you embark on a path toward emotional balance and inner tranquility. You become less susceptible to external emotional fluctuations and more able to remain calm even in the midst of significant challenges. In summary, this chapter invites you to cultivate emotional self-discipline as a means of managing your emotions in a conscious and balanced way. By applying these principles in your daily life, you develop a solid foundation for inner peace, enabling you to face ups and downs with serenity and control. Tip number 3, cultivate daily gratitude. Gratitude is the elixir of inner peace. Cultivating daily gratitude connects us to the small wonders of life. Let's stop to appreciate the simple moments, recognizing the blessings we often overlook. Gratitude guides us into a serene and grateful state of mind. This chapter delves into the transformative practice of daily gratitude, a fundamental tool of Stoicism that can enrich your life and contribute significantly to your inner peace. It details how to cultivate and apply gratitude in your daily life. Daily reflection. The practice begins with taking a moment a day to reflect on the things for which you feel grateful. These can be simple experiences, meaningful relationships, or even lessons learned. The key is to find the beauty in the everyday details. Gratitude log. Keeping a daily record of the things you feel grateful for reinforces the practice. This can be a journal, an app, or simply notes on your phone. The idea is to create a habit that consciously reminds you of the blessings you have in your life. Celebration of small moments. Cultivating gratitude involves learning to celebrate life's small moments. From a peaceful sunrise to a meaningful conversation, these moments often go unnoticed, but by acknowledging and being grateful for them, you immerse yourself in a more positive outlook. Connecting with others. Gratitude can also extend to relationships with others. Expressing gratitude to those around you strengthens bonds and creates an environment of mutual appreciation. This emotional connection contributes significantly to inner peace. Perspective transformation. Daily gratitude acts as a lens shift in the way you perceive life. Instead of focusing on what you lack, you focus on what you have. This transformation of perspective nurtures a positive mindset and contributes directly to building inner peace. In summary, this chapter guides you through the daily practice of gratitude as an effective tool for finding inner peace. Integrating gratitude into your daily life not only improves your emotional well-being, but also connects you to the beauty of everyday life. Tip number 4, facing challenges with resilience. On the journey to inner peace, challenges are inevitable. Stoic resilience teaches us to embrace these adversities with courage and determination. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity for growth. By facing challenges with resilience, we discover an inner strength that guides us through even the most difficult storms. In this chapter, we will explore the Stoic concept of resilience and how facing challenges with strength and determination can contribute significantly to your inner peace. Here are the key details. Recognizing adversity. The first step toward resilience is to recognize and accept adversity as an inevitable part of life. Instead of viewing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, we view them as opportunities for personal growth and transformation. Courageous coping. Resilience involves facing challenges with courage and determination. Instead of evading or ignoring difficulties, you face them with a learning mindset. This approach allows you to draw valuable lessons from every experience, even the most difficult ones. Learning from experiences. Stoic resilience is based on learning and growing from adverse experiences. Each challenge is an opportunity to strengthen yourself emotionally and develop greater resilience to life stresses. This learning process leads to an inner peace that comes from being confident in your ability to cope with any adversity. Develop a positive mindset. Resilience is intrinsically linked to a positive mindset. Instead of succumbing to pessimism in the face of difficulties, you cultivate a mindset that sees possibilities even in the midst of challenges. This positive attitude contributes significantly to your emotional well-being. Celebrate inner strength. Every time you overcome a challenge with resilience, you celebrate your inner strength. This celebration not only reinforces your ability to face future adversity, but also strengthens your connection to your own inner strength, thus contributing to a more solid inner peace. In short, this chapter invites you to embrace adversity with resilience, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. By integrating Stoic resilience into your approach to life, you build a solid foundation for inner peace, proving to yourself that you are stronger than you could have imagined. Tip number 5, live the present with fulfillment. The present is the refuge of inner peace. Focusing on the now, freeing ourselves from past and future worries, immerses us in a fulfilling experience. By living fully in the present, we connect more deeply with ourselves and the world around us, finding calm in the present moment. In this final chapter, we will explore how Stoic philosophy teaches us to find inner peace by living fully in the present and projecting ourselves wisely into the future. Here are the key details. Detachment from past worries. Inner peace begins by freeing yourself from the burdens of the past. Learning to let go of past worries allows you to focus on the present. Reflect on lessons learned, but don't let the weight of the past affect your current well-being. Ataraxia in the present, ataraxia, or inner tranquility, is found in the ability to live fully in the present. Instead of worrying about the future or lamenting the past, enjoy the present moment. Cultivate mindfulness by fully immersing yourself in your present experiences. Wise planning for the future. Although we focus on the present, wise planning for the future is essential. Stoic philosophy does not advocate indifference to the future, but rather approaching it with wisdom and preparation. Set realistic goals and work toward them, always maintaining flexibility in the face of the unexpected. Adaptability to change. Living fully in the present implies a conscious acceptance that life is fluid and constantly changing. Develop a flexible mindset that allows you to adapt to changing circumstances. This adaptability is essential to preserve your inner peace in the midst of uncertainty. Building positive memories. Focus on building positive memories in the present. Pleasant and meaningful experiences become solid foundations for a more positive future. By cultivating moments of joy and fulfillment, you are planting the seeds for a richer, more satisfying future life. In short, this chapter encourages you to live fully in the present, enjoying each experience while wisely preparing for the future. By integrating these Stoic principles into your daily life, you build a solid foundation for lasting and meaningful inner peace. For a brief final reflection. The 5 Stoic tips for finding inner peace reflects a journey through Stoic philosophy, guiding viewers toward a deeper understanding of how to apply these timeless principles in everyday life. Through each chapter, a solid structure for cultivating inner peace is built, exploring everything from acceptance to resilience to connecting with the present. Reflection on the narrative leads us to appreciate the beauty of simplicity and the timelessness of Stoic wisdom. Each chapter acts as a step on the journey to inner peace, providing practical tools and concrete advice to apply in daily life. The narrative invites self-reflection and self-discovery, reminding us that inner peace is not a destination, but an ongoing journey. The progression of the narrative reflects a personal evolution from mindful acceptance to the ability to face challenges with resilience, embracing the present and planning wisely for the future. As the chapters unfold, a story of empowerment, growth and connection with oneself is woven. The richness of the narrative lies in its ability to translate deep philosophical concepts into practical and accessible advice. Each chapter not only educates, but also inspires action. It invites viewers to adopt these principles in their lives, transforming philosophy into a practical tool for emotional well-being and building lasting inner peace. The narrative not only tells a story, but guides us on a journey to a fuller and more meaningful life. If you enjoyed our content, don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment. Your interaction is key to the recognition of this type of videos, which benefits all types of people. With your support we will be able to continue producing more content. Join our community and let's keep growing together. Ideal Stoicism.